And what's going on? Thanks for jumping in for another video. If you're new here, my name's Conor Ahearn, and this is my workshop. Right here behind me, we've got my 240 SX that I'm going to be building up over this winter. But today's not about the 240. I wanted to thank you all for jumping in and subscribing to the channel. We've had a huge growth. We're up to 300, and I know that's small, but frankly, the 300 of you that have subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. So, I want to give you guys an update on what's going on in the warehouse, where I've been for the last 2 weeks, and let's get going with it. So, those of you that have been subscribed, you know I have a podcast. Those of you that are new, check out the podcast if you haven't already. This is the studio here. And frankly, pretty rad. We've done 11 or 12 episodes together with my co-host, and it's going pretty well. So far, we had to replace the microphones because they were cheap Amazon mics, and so we're just waiting on some new mics to come in before we have any new recordings go through the studio. But this is the workshop. This is everything. This is my man cave. This is where my business will reside shortly once I finish up some licensing. And yeah, let's continue with the tour. This will be my wood shop. And unfortunately, I have my car is in here still. This is my R32 project for a later date. My Bronco, a project coming to the channel soon. So there are the cars, and frankly, they're a little dusty because they're in a wood shop, but that's how it goes. And moving forward, the front of the shop is looking pretty damn good. I've got the sewing room, which I'm stoked about. I actually love working on leather goods and all of that. I'm a product designer by trade, and that's what I do in addition to real estate. So soft goods, sewing up bags, leather goods, this is where I'll be doing all my prototyping. So that kind of concludes what's going on here in the workshop portion of my buildings. But where have I actually been for the last week or two, if you've been a subscriber? Been working on my new PC that I was building. Unfortunately, I didn't get as much documentation as I wanted to for that build, as I really just needed to focus on getting the computer built. So pretty much, here's a quick little time lapse of working on the PC. So yeah, the PC build turned out pretty awesome. Pretty much just gonna be using that for product design work and rendering my designs. But if you're unfamiliar with product design, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Product design's pretty much every device or thing that you interact with in life, down to furniture, technology. If you have an iPhone, for instance, product designer worked on that with engineers, surface designers, graphic designers, user interface designers. Designers create everything around you. So SolidWorks is going to help me be a better designer and implement faster designs, as some of the software that I've been using is just not up to par of the skill set that I'm at, frankly. So what am I talking about? Beyond building cars and working on things like that, I work on some pretty crazy designs. Up here, as you can see, oh, let's get that focused. That is a electric motorcycle that I designed, built, and now I just frankly have on storage for just aesthetic purposes, because it's awesome, and I broke it when I was stress testing the frame. I knew the frame was a little weak. I was just learning how to weld at that point, so I wanted to stress test the vehicle in a controlled setting before I hurt myself on the road or hurt others with my vehicle. So yeah, pretty much product designer, that's one of the things I've done. I've worked with larger companies such as Vineyard Vines, which is a clothing company, as well as a bunch of small startups that I have developed or worked with over the years. So anyways, that's my studio, that's what I do. Let's jump over to the office and show you what things are looking like. Welcome to the office, guys. You are seeing where it will all go down as far as content creation, editing, product design. This is my work studio, as opposed to the other building is more of a workshop. It's where I do a lot of welding, woodworking, working on cars, kind of a dirty environment. It's meant to be a clean environment. So you've seen it all. This is the studio, what's gonna be like, and yeah, pretty much, it's time to get moving with the day. Gotta go see the dogs, chase them around a little bit, and thinking might be nice enough to take the Huracan out. It was 39 degrees this morning and wet road, so I wasn't really feeling like A, destroying the detail I just did on the Huracan, and B, having some issues with possibly some frosting on the roads. I don't know how cold it got last night, but winter is coming. So let's pack up. Alright guys, here in the Gladiator, about to get moving. Wanted to bring up to you all that the Gladiator review is coming soon. just hit under 4,000 miles, 3,853 to be exact. So wanted to review the Jeep now that I've had some time with the truck, Jeep, whatever you really want to call it. And if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you know that I'm coming from my 2013 Ford Raptor, which quite a different truck. I mean, going from Ford to a Jeep, from an independent front suspension to solid front axle, it's a big change. And as you would expect, there are some standard Jeep complaints, but it's been a great Jeep overall, and I'll dive into that on that coming video. But I want to bring up that some of you are here for car content, some of you are here for vlog content, some of you are here for the podcast even. So just want to say I appreciate you all. You all are noticed, and I understand that not every piece of content is going to be your favorite if you're here for one specific genre or the other. So with that being said, more of it is coming. More podcasts, more vlogs, more car content. It's all coming to the channel. I've seen the growth of the channel. I'm going to be investing a lot more time to the channel, which means overall quality and quantity and quality coming. So thank you all for subscribing. Let's get moving with the day. I want to see my dogs. I want to have some lunch. And as mentioned, might take out the Lamborghini this afternoon or this evening. But first things first, I need to clean up the Jeep. It's been getting filthy from work, and right now it's just covered in dirt, which not a big deal. It's a Jeep, but I want to have it looking good for driving around. So let's get moving and yeah, destroy this burrito.